Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Eric DaCosta he's cooking. Because Jaire Alexander has officially signed a 1-year, $6 million deal. Well, it can get up to $6 million. We'll talk numbers in just a little bit. Regardless, he's signing it with your Baltimore Ravens, joining his former college teammate Lamar Jackson in the purple and black. The Ravens got their guy. The guy I've been talking about since like February. It's all coming together, and I'm really excited about it. We're going to break down that move on today's show. But I got to tell you, this is exactly why you sub. Because when the Ravens make a move, we make a video, and we do it as quickly as possible. Subscribe today. You're not going to regret it. And another reason, well, if you watched last night's video, we kind of called it. Here's my take. You can go back and watch it yourself. I said, don't discredit the ability that these guys have to recruit their buddies. Talk about Lamar Jackson. I could legitimately see this as something that Lamar can pull off. And he did. 2 reasons right there to hit that sub button. Adam Schefter tweeting out compensation update. Former Packers cornerback Jaire Alexander signed a 1-year, $6 million deal with the Ravens. This is a big part of this. He turned down more to be in Baltimore with his former college teammate Lamar Jackson. A little bit more for that deal breakdown. It's a 1-year, $4 million deal base salary, but also has the ability to earn $2 million more in incentive, $6 million of max value. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I think this is an absolute steal. I'm sure I'll break down this move in a little bit more depth later in this week and kind of get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty on the numbers and Jaire Alexander and all that stuff, but I've said it for a very long time. I said it last night. You could go back and look at it. He's not going to cost as much as you think he will. And the fact that you got him for $4 million when he was set to make 17.5 with Green Bay before they released him, you're getting him for $4 million base for a guy who a couple years ago was the best cornerback in football. This is exactly what having a guy like Lamar Jackson can do. Somebody that not just has connections and not just has the ability to, get his old college buddies to play football with him, but a guy that other players want to play with. Jaire Alexander sees the greatness in Lamar Jackson, and he's taking less money to just be a part of that greatness, to be a part of this team, because he believes that Lamar Jackson can lead the Baltimore Ravens to a Super Bowl, and he wants to get on the train before it's too late and before it's already gone. If you look at the cornerback room before this move, I've said it a million times, it's fine. It's all right, right? Nate Wiggins, Chidobe Awuzie, Marlon Humphrey, those are fine players. But if you look at the secondary after it, you got Jaire. You've got Wiggins. You've got Humphrey. Having 2 outside corners of Jaire and Wiggins and then Marlon Humphrey playing that slot position where he is at his best is wonderful. And then you add in the 2 guys you got on the back end of Kyle Hamilton, who I think is the most underrated safety in football, and your brand new rookie and Malaki Starks. Are you kidding me? No fly zone. Legion of Boom Part 2. This is what's going to be the difference. If he can just stay healthy, him being out there on the other side opposite to Nate Wiggins, instead of Chidobe Awuzie or TJ Tampa, who now just serve as great depth pieces. I'm not mad about them at all being a depth piece. But Jaire in this lineup makes it very, very scary, okay? I want to hear it from you guys. What's your one-word reaction to the Alexander signing? Let me know in the comment section down below. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to give you my one word, but I want to know what yours is right now. My one word is necessary, okay? This was necessary to do. You can take a look at any video I've talked about Jaire, any video I've talked about this cornerback room over the last 4 months. I've continued to say, you know what? I'm not satisfied with the current state of the secondary. I don't know if prior to this move, this was a secondary that could go out and win a Super Bowl. Because last year, until Darius Washington got in the lineup, and it got better when that happened, but prior to that, the first 10, 11 weeks of the season, it was the worst secondary in football. They were giving up 300 yards a game through the air. And when you look at this group, after, before Jaire, a year removed from last group, like, it didn't get much better. You just swapped Brandon Stevens and Chidobe Awuzie, which I think those guys are pretty comparable. Sure, I'd probably rather have Awuzie, but he's got a lot of injury problems. This group right here is absolutely lethal. This group right here is game-changing. Now, I still would love, if I'm being honest with you, maybe to add another veteran option at safety while Darius Washington nurses himself back to help, rehabs on that torn Achilles, tries to get back into the lineup, tries to get back on the field. But even if they don't, the way this group is sitting right now is 10 times better than the way it was sitting just yesterday. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Daily Ravens coverage. You don't just make videos when breaking news happens. We make videos on slow days in the middle of July. News, rumors, analysis. We go live every single Tuesday. We got watch parties every single game day throughout the entire season. We involve you. It's a 1-2-way conversation. The best part is it's all 100% free to do. Hit that sub button and join us today. Now, I'm going to be honest. With Jaire Alexander, there are some things to monitor. There are some things to talk about, and there are some things to be a little bit scared about. He's had an injury-plagued career, and he's had a very injury-plagued last 4 seasons. Played only 4 games in 2021. In 2022, he played all 16, and he was an absolute star. But then each of the last 2 seasons, he's missed 10 games. That's not great, Jim, okay? And there were some rumors coming out of Green Bay that he missed them, and he maybe not, he maybe could have played through the injuries, could have toughed it out. People were questioning his toughness. Regardless, he missed 20 games over the last 2 years. But let's be real. With a price tag of $4 million, I don't want to say I don't care, but if he misses a lot of games, like, is it that big of a deal? No, it's not. It's definitely not compared to the fact that you could be paying him somewhere like $12, $15 million, which is what got floated out to me a lot during this entire situation of Joey, he's not going to, he's not going to make less than $10 million. You're crazy. I never thought he was going to be that much. Now, I didn't think he'd be as low as $4 million. But, like, if he misses some time due to injury, you can't be upset about it because you're not paying him that much money. I get it, $4 million seems like a lot to you and me. I'd take $4 million any day of the week. But that's not much when you're considering a guy who at one time was the best cornerback in football just a couple of years ago. I need you to grade the signing for me. Give an A, B, C, D, or F in the comment section down below. Take those red pins out. Give me your answer and let me know your thoughts. At the end of the day, man, this is, I think, a lot Lamar Jackson. I think if Lamar Jackson's not your quarterback, this doesn't happen. We would have still been talking Jaire, regardless if Lamar Jackson was the quarterback of this team or not, because we knew what this secondary needed. We knew what this cornerback room needed. We knew it needed a guy like Jaire Alexander. But Jaire doesn't come here if Lamar's not here. If he doesn't believe in Lamar's ability to lead a team and win a Super Bowl. He wants to be a part of this. And I love it because it just shows how much Eric DeCosta believes in Lamar Jackson as well. I'm not saying Lamar called the shots with this, but you heard him yesterday when he talked about Jaire to the media. He said, I told Eric, go get him. And Eric got him, guys. He did it. He's all in the business of keeping his star quarterback, his star player, his number one guy, Lamar Jackson, happy. And getting Jaire Alexander on this team, and at a discount too, it's the perfect win-win-win. This franchise happy because they got a new corner to put in a good room that needed to be a little bit better. Lamar's happy because he gets to pair up with his former college teammate. And Jaire's happy because he gets to do the same. And now he's got a legitimate shot to hoist the Lombardi in 6 months. Make sure you guys got me followed on social media. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. My instant reaction actually hit Twitter first, okay? So it's a good reason to hit that follow button. And then the topic of hitting buttons, go ahead, hit that subscribe button.